Hey guys, if you're tackling the June SAT, make sure to note the disclaimer listed above and tackle the problem that is listed below. If you need a little assistance, we're going to go over the problem together. Okay, now that you're done reviewing the problem, and if you haven't done so, make sure to pause this video because we're going to try to tackle this problem together. The problem tells you x parentheses s plus 4 minus 2 equals 11x plus 6. And they tell you in the given equation s is a positive integer. If the equation has exactly one solution, what cannot be the value of s? The key indicator here is what cannot be the value of s. This is a trick that they try to do so that you're solving for the value and think that's the final answer. Also, another thing to note that if they tell you that it's one solution, they're telling you that there's a line that's crossing at one point. So this is something to note here. We're going to first tackle the left-hand side by distributing that x, which basically says s times x, because we're distributing that x, plus 4x equals 2. So, I should say minus 2. Whoops, minus 2 because we're bringing that down. So we went ahead and distributed that x. So we have x times s plus 4x minus 2. We just brought down that 2. Now we're going to go ahead and note the right side, which we note is 11x plus 6. I just brought this down here just so that we can see and compare. You don't have to, but it's just nice to see them side by side for this explanation. So the thing that you need to note is because there's exactly one solution, the coefficients of x have to be different. If the coefficients of x are same and the constants are all the same, this means that the equation will have infinite number of solutions. You want to think of lines that are superimposed one on top of each other. I think that's, let's take a look. Let's redraw that. So one line and say that we have another line that they're superimposed on each other. We're essentially saying that they're the same exact line and therefore they're going to have the same exact values, which essentially we don't want or don't need if it is only one solution. So to repeat, if it's infinitely number solutions, they're going to be lines one on top of each other. If the coefficients are the same, but the constants are different, then we know that the equations will have no solutions because basically they're just going to be parallel in this sense. And so that's something to note. So what we're going to say is we're going to go ahead and understand that in this problem, the left-hand side of 7x plus 4x is equivalent to 11x. Okay, and then because we know that this is the case, we can go ahead and take out the value of x and take out the value of x on the right side to go ahead and set them equal to each other. So essentially what we'll have is 7 or s plus 4 equals 11. And we go ahead and subtract 4 from both sides. Essentially, they'll give us s equals 7. Now we can go ahead and substitute that 7 back into our equation here. So we have 7x plus 4x minus 2 equals 11x plus 6. We can combine like terms here. So we can see that it's 11x minus 2 equals 11x plus 6. Okay, so now we can go ahead and cross out the 11 x's because they will both subtract each other. And we're saying negative 2 equals 6, which is interesting because essentially what we're saying is these two values are exactly the same, which we know they're not. So because we have these two values set at each other and they're not the same, we know that this means no solution. Because of this, we know that 7x causes no solution, not one solution. So we know that cannot be the value of s. So in this case, the best answer is 7. Tricky, but basically integrating the understanding of the fact that if you have no solution, you are not going to have any values crossing on top of each other. You know when the left-hand side does not equal the right side, that means that there's no solution. And therefore, you know that the value of 7x, or the variable in front of the x, is not going to be one solution. So the answer is not going to be 7. I hope that helps out. Hey, Geeking Out on STEM family, guess what? We want you to hit that subscribe button. Why? Because we'll be producing more content just like this for the AP Biology exam and the new digital SAT exam. By subscribing, you'll be getting exclusive, up-to-date tips, tricks, and secrets for both exams. Also, if you're a parent, a teacher, a homeschool instructor, or a student, you might be looking for affordable and exclusive digital products to help improve multiple choice questions, free response questions, or question bank questions related to both the digital SAT or AP Biology exam. We have them here. Make sure to check out our link tree in our bio for curated resources that you won't find anywhere else. These unique resources are designed to help you raise your score. By hitting the subscribe button, the more subscribers we get, by the way, the more videos we can make. So make sure to join our family to ensure that you get a perfect score for both exams.